What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks. This time we have plays for NBA Thursday. We only got 5 games in tonight's slate, but there are 2 really good games. We got the Nuggets going up against the Bucks and the Mavericks taking on the Lakers in the late night game. So we've got a lot of picks going on for today. I'm going to give you guys some NBA picks and some esports picks as always in this video. Before we get into any of that, if you guys could drop a like, that would help me out a ton. Let's try to hit 20 likes again in this video. On one of the channels, you guys absolutely smashed that goal yesterday, so let's try to do it again here. And now let's get into the recap from Wednesday. So it's been a lot of green on VIP, guys. I'm not even gonna lie, we have been going crazy, and I want to talk to you guys face to face real quick, so I'm gonna go big. So the VIP has been on an absolute heater, and I cannot express how crazy this run is. Let's take a look at some of these slips. This, and I want you guys to know, this is on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which are the 3 deadest days for esports. Esports really starts picking up on Thursday and going into the later weeks because that's when the bigger teams start playing. But look at this. This was the one we cashed out on Monday, I'm pretty sure. And then these 2 we hit on Tuesday. And then this was a 4-man that we cashed out just yesterday on Wednesday. So we've cashed out 4 4-mans. And guys, keep in mind, it's not like I'm sending out 20 4-mans and then one of them is hitting. And then I'm showing you guys, oh my god, we hit every single slip. It's not like that. These last few days, I've only really sent out maybe 4 or 5 plays to the VIP. A few of them were 2-mans, and a couple of 2-mans hit, a couple of 2-mans missed. And then a lot of them are 4-mans. And we're just greening out 4-mans like it's nobody's business. This was 1 green, 2, 3, 4. This one actually ended up being only a 4.5x because this guy pushed. But it's still great stuff. And we're getting close to the double 4-man. This was all 3 picks on the bottom here from today. Or Wednesday. I'm recording this Wednesday night. So this one just went opposite correlation. And then this guy we needed 1 guy to hit on the over and he did not end up hitting. But even then, guys, the VIP has been going crazy and we finally cashed out a free pick for you guys too. If you guys went ahead and took the free pick, like I said, which was this Tomiko and GR play right here, you would have gone for a 3x payout, and we absolutely love to see that. So comment down below if you did end up cashing on this play. I saw a couple of you guys commented on yesterday's video saying that you cashed out the play. Comment on this one, say I cashed out yesterday so that people know we're legit. And now let's move into the plays for today. So the first play we got is going to be Aaron Gordon on the over at 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So the reason I like this play is that number 1, he's been on a super hot streak right now. And then number 2, he really does favor to hit this line against the Bucks. The Bucks are a great matchup for him. And when it comes to Milwaukee versus Denver, when Jokic and Giannis are both in the game, I've noticed that Giannis, obviously he's going to be guarding Jokic, but Jokic is the one that really does end up becoming more of a playmaker in this kind of game. He has the ability to put the ball on the floor to get to the bucket, but in the last few games, Jokic has really become in tune with that playmaking ability. And I think he just went for like 17 assists a couple nights ago. So Jokic is going crazy right now. I can even pull up his stats right here. Yeah, 20 assists against Indiana. And these are this is a high line. 10.5 assists is not easy business. But the reason we're taking Aaron Gordon on the over is because Aaron Gordon is honestly his number 1 guy. When it comes to the 3 ball, Gordon can kind of hit those. Still not as consistent. But Gordon really thrives when it comes to sneaking down the baseline, getting an easy dunk or layup. That is what Gordon is best at. And when the defense collapses around Nikola Jokic, we know Milwaukee's going to do this. Everybody does this. We know Milwaukee's going to do it as well. Aaron Gordon is going to be the free roamer man to be open there for the putback. 21.5 I feel like is a little bit too low. If this bumps to 22, still take the over. Anything else, probably hold off it though. Now, moving into the next play, we're sticking with the same game here, and we're going to go ahead and here, let me pull it up for you guys. We're going to go ahead and take Giannis on the under at 39.5 points and rebounds. So I can pull it up on PrizePicks to make it look better. We're taking Giannis on the under here. Both of these plays are coming from the same game. Of course, Giannis has been really cold recently. He's hit this in 1 out of the last 5 games and 0 out of the last 4. He's gone up against Houston, Miami, Washington, and the Clippers. So a lot of these teams are pretty competitive, but then you see teams like Washington out there, teams like Houston where Houston is good, but they've been on a cold stretch recently. He should be able to beat these guys up. And 39.5 points and rebounds is a little bit too high. Right now, he's not been able to clean up on the glass as much. And when you're a cold rebounder, the team that you do not want to face is the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets do not give up free rebounds very easily. Aaron Gordon is super solid when it comes to rebounding. And of course, Nikola Jokic is dominant on that front as well. So we like the under here on Giannis. I'm not saying he's going to have a bad game. He could easily still go over this line, but I'm saying that this line is a little bit too high. I think a more fair line for this would probably be around 37.5 or 38 flat. So even though that only sounds like 1.5 points/rebounds difference, it is still great value. So that's why we're taking this right here. Now, the second play of the day is going to come in esports. I've got 2 esports picks for you guys, and here are those real quick. So we got Stododo here at 26 map 1-2 kills, and then Peppo at 30 map 1-2 kills. So here's the deal with esports, guys. It is super correlated, and that's why we really profit a lot on these, but also they can bump kind of fast. Not as fast as NBA. NBA, when they put up a line and it's a little bit off, it bumps like within 2 to 3 minutes. Esports is more like 2 to 3 hours, sometimes even 5 or 6 hours before they really bump. And when it comes to the ones that are days in advance, those obviously bump later. But as you can see, this Stododo play, we did take this at 26, and now it's up to 26.5. If you guys are watching this video, locking it in, and it's still at 26.5, I would still take the over here. And then the other guy we took is still sitting at 30. So that's a good sign. It's a good sign to get bumped, but I'm glad that you guys can all lock this in at 30. This is happening at 2 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, of course. And the reason that we like this matchup is because, let me break it down real quick. So CS2 is heavily correlated based off of game length. And what that means is that if the two teams are very closely matched, it's going to go into a longer game, and a longer game means more kills for both teams. That's the quickest and easiest way I can explain it. And those of you guys who have watched the channel for many days, you guys are probably sick of me talking about this. But why are we taking these guys on the overs? So Peppo plays for this team called Sinners, and they are the favorites here. They're sitting at amount -160 or -150, and Iberian Soul are the underdogs at around +120 or +130. The reason I'm taking this is because I think Iberian Soul are underrated there. That's exactly what we thought about Rebels yesterday, and they ended up proving us right. Tamiko went crazy, and he hit the overs for us. Iberian Soul have been playing out of their socks these last few days. I think they went ahead and beat OG when OG were -350 favorites, and Iberian Soul went out and 2-0'd them or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that might be right, but I was watching that game. I ended up turning it off towards the end. These guys are crazy right now, and they're on an insanely hot run. So why are we taking them on the overs? Because they're very correlated. If Iberian Soul can keep this close as the underdogs, this should be a closer matchup, which means both of these guys should go over. It's a lot talking about this, guys, but we've got a couple more things in this video. If you guys are still watching this 8 minutes in, first up, appreciate you guys. Drop a comment, talk to me about whatever you want, basketball, esports. If you're confused about the VIP, the strategies I'm doing, drop a comment. I'll hit you back up. Now let's talk about the winnable real quick. It is winnable.com/bam. It should have been on the screen this whole time. That is also the first link in the description of this video and in every single video on my channel. The reason I talk about this is because it's the easiest way to get free picks from me. All you got to do is go over to the free plan, click subscribe, and you will get access to every single pick that I give out. And for those of you guys who are watching this still 8 minutes in, I'm going to drop a VIP promo code for you guys because you know the VIP has been going crazy. I don't want to get too many people on this VIP right now, but those of you guys who are still watching it, I appreciate y'all, so here we go. Subscribe to the VIP and use code BAM, code BAM. You will get a half off VIP offer. And if you guys use it on the month plan, it still works. So I would recommend using it on the month plan. You get better value, but whatever floats your boat. And as always, guys, you can finance this for literally 18 bucks a month or 24 bucks a month with Afterpay or Klarna. So if you don't got 100 bucks to put into this and you really want to just pay it off as you start making money on the picks, that's completely all right. That makes a ton of sense, guys. You can literally finance it interest-free with these sites right here. So head over to the Winnable, subscribe to the VIP plan. The promo code is BAM, and you guys will all get access to VIP for half off. And if you guys don't want to do that, that's all right. Just hop on the free plan, get some free picks every single day. That's all I got for the video. Let's cash out on NBA Thursday. Let's get it, guys.